Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about an offer from Russia to various American states. Everybody, look at my hat real quick. This isn't satire, patches on, right side up, and everything. Okay, so I believe it was Deputy Tolmachev in the Duma, in their parliament. He said that if there was an American state or states that was interested in breaking away from the United States and joining Russia, well, they would, consider the application. And this is funny on one level, and it's sad on another. And there are so many different ways to take this video that I'm not really sure where to go with it. But let's just start with this. Let's take Alaska, a state known for being very independent. And let's say that Russian troops show up tomorrow and they stage a little fake referendum, and the results of that referendum are in favor of joining Russia, and Russia annexes it. Does the U.S. just let that go? If your answer is no, if the idea of Russian troops on American soil bothers you, stop telling Ukraine to give up their land. Stop telling Ukrainians to accept a ruler they don't want. Okay, but let's go to the funny but not so funny part about this. Why is this being said? Now, it was said in response to polls about people wanting to break away from the U.S. But why is Russia saying it? Because they're gloating. They're making fun of the Republican base. And the Republican base doesn't even realize it. That's the funny, not funny part. The agents of influence and the information operations that Russia has run have been so successful that the Republican Party, as a whole here, we're talking in generalities, has taken positions so detrimental to the United States that Russia is now joking about accepting them. Yeah, you're just Russian now. Come on. I mean, I remember the shirts when Trump ran that said, better Russian than a Democrat or something like that. I guess some of y'all took that literally. The point here is that a whole bunch of people who fashion themselves as patriots have taken positions so antithetical to their fellow American that government officials in other countries are openly making fun of them, are openly mocking them when it comes to their desires in the future, because they're weakening the United States to such a degree that the only possible explanation is that they're actually a Russian ally. Patriots, right? Y'all might want to think about that a little bit. If you have fallen down one of those information silos and your favorite political commentator is just constantly echoing Russian talking points. I'm not talking about one or two. I'm not talking about somebody who's opposed to U.S. involvement in Ukraine. I'm talking about somebody who is constantly echoing Russian talking points or holding Putin up as a good leader. You're the person I'm talking to. If that's your pundit, if that's the commentator that you follow, understand they have got you to such a degree that they are publicly mocking you. They got you to sell out your country without you ever even knowing it. They got you to turn on your fellow American without you ever even knowing it, just by offering you a cheap red hat. Something you might want to consider. Everything that you were afraid of, all of those crazy conspiracy theories that y'all hatched, in some ways it kind of occurred. But it occurred to you because you were so busy manufacturing opposition that you didn't realize the United States still has opposition out there. You ignored them and de facto allied with them. And now they are publicly mocking you for it. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.